my first time using the service, I thought this was normal. And it's not, and it's the case of how many other people are thinking this is normal but won't fight to get the help they need.
I wanted to act like I was when I was 5, and I thought they got it. I thought we both got it, and it wasn't.
I was finding it increasingly difficult to work because pain in my neck was so high. I just really wanted a chair that would, suit my needs and enable me to have a fulfilling life.
So I went with the chair that the NHS prescribed, if you like, and I absolutely hated it. But eventually realised that it was giving me some freedom back.
The whole process I found to be a bit of a joke. I had 2 assessments after my referral, and then it was about a 6-month wait for the wheelchair. Whilst I was waiting for the wheelchair, I purchased an electric wheelchair to help me get around, one that folded, nothing fancy. And I also had to get another wheelchair for upstairs in the house. And I'm transferring to a different wheelchair upstairs. When my chair was ready, I got a call to go for a driving assessment. I did mention to them that I felt my feet were too close to the ground, that my legs wasn't comfortable. I didn't feel comfortable. There was a lot of movement in the seat, but they said it looked fine and that I could take it. Due to all this process, I went to a company and I got fitted for an active wheelchair, which would fit all my needs. That is now on order. I'm looking about 6 weeks to get it made. Once I get that chair, I am going to have 4 wheelchairs in the house.
One year ago, an engineer came out because I had a bent frame, and he put in a referral for me to be seen to get a new chair. It had a really big impact because I was in the chair that I really loved, but it was severely broken. But the thing is, I can adjust it to whatever position I am comfortable sitting in that day. She was a lovely person who did the assessment, and I felt quite confident. But then she said, "Oh, I'm leaving in 2 weeks." So I said to her, "Will everybody know about the chair that?" And she said, "Oh yeah. It'll be on your notes." And they put me into this one, and I looked at the other one, and I looked at this, and then it got to the point where he put the foot plates over, so he just undrilled everything, drilled it all up, and I was just about to go, "No, please stop, put me in my other one." And then I looked down and looked at the foot plates, and I saw how long it was taking, and I was like, "Oh, no, you can't say it because they've done all this work." And that's my biggest gripe with myself, as well as with disability, is that non-disabled people, especially wheelchair services people, they help us so much, and yet we can't feel that. Sometimes we don't feel that we can go, "This is wrong. This is wrong." So then I have to go down with the seat. From receiving the chair to what the chair is now is dramatic. I had to have new foot plates. I've had 4 new cushions because they kept getting the sizes wrong. They've brought in the chair, so they've made it a 16-inch width. I've had a total new back put on. the back because it was causing me back pains and pains to my coccyx. I've had brand new armrests and I've had brand new front wheels. They've because they put silly little front wheels on the front, and so yes, I've had lots of changes, and yes, it is better, but it could have done it from the blooming start. Could have done it from the start, and why not?
Echo, open door. I was fortunate that my father was able to buy a chair for me privately. They weren't available through any sort of service otherwise. So one of the key features of this more updated wheelchair is that I can recline backwards like this so that I can take the pressure off my backside, and that stops the pressure sores. So it's a sensible solution. So after I got this great new wheelchair in 2006, I was able to go back and run my own business, and I worked in London, I worked in Birmingham. I was travelling all over the country by train. I wasn't getting pressure sores. I was fully employed.
The wheelchair opened up the world, but the tri-ride opened up the world even more. So the combination of the tri-ride and the chair basically now means that I can live how I want to live. It's totally transformed my life. It's meant that I can go and do the qualifications that I've needed to do to become a swimming teacher and swimming coach. People come from different parts of the UK to be coached by me, and it means that I can take them to different bits of the river or different lakes and things.
Having the right chair means I can transfer more effortlessly without hurting my joints, and having a chair that's more suited to my needs and I can self-propel easier means I can achieve my health goals as well, which ultimately relieves a burden on other people and services.
My new wheelchair will enable me to maintain a healthy living lifestyle and a productive one. My new wheelchair will enable me to have the confidence that I've lost in this one. I just want to be ignored. I'd love the fact that if I get a brand new chair, the NHS can forget about me for 10 years. Brilliant, go and help other people that really, really need it.
Being able to know that I can go out and do something and go for a swim has really helped me, especially with my mental health, in that I'm actually meeting other people and I've got friends, and it's how I've built my friendship network in the local areas, and none of that would be possible without the tri-ride and this wheelchair.
The inefficiency of the system now is it's just broken the whole process. It means that people have to wait for a long time. They have to endure suffering and pain during that period. They can't get a good education. They can't get into jobs. They've become a tax burden rather than a net contributor to the economy. If we get it right, then people can participate more and have more exciting and fulfilling lives.
I used to get so excited about getting a brand new wheelchair because it's like how I imagine someone getting a brand new car. Get it right the first time, put all the money in it the first time, and then you're legends.